Many successful apps are written by people who thought should be a better way to meet their need or goal. The deep understanding of their need enabled them to be a user designer of a better way to achieve their goal. My own need to enable clerical level staff to determine eligibility and submit the proper forms and documents to register interests in land helped me to design a program that received an award of excellence from an international professional organization. But UX designers seldom start with an in-depth knowledge of a user's need or goal. We use a variety of techniques to acquire this knowledge, which often gets documented in a variety of formats, from email questions and answers to usability reports. UX Notes is designed to be a single repository for all the insights, information, knowledge, ideas, and questions that gradually build our understanding of a user's needs and the ways to better meet that need. By categorizing and viewing these notes in various groupings, the UX designer can gain new design insights. This UX template can be modified to meet your needs. The initial screen of the application is simply your list of notes in chronological order. To add a note, you simply press the plus, and then you have an option of selecting the source of that note, whether it be something like a usability test, um, whoops, um, the source of the notes, which might be usability test or documentation or subject matter expert in a design walkthrough, whatever that happens to be. And then you can select, if you are at the point where you know what UI elements you're needing, you can select what that UI element is. And you can also categorize that note as something like an idea, observation from documentations, a specification, which is really a settled solution, or something like a question or anything else that may be helpful. The notes itself gives you a large area to work with, and depending on your phone, you can use a microphone icon to dictate your notes. Of course, we have a date that it was added, and the contributors would be the people who are part of your team, who can contribute to that development of an in-depth knowledge of the user's needs. And then you can also attach files or link to a certain website. Once we kind of gather all these notes, you can look at them from various perspectives. For example, we can look at them from the perspective of, okay, I want to see all the data entry fields. So you would then see all the data, a list of the notes related to data entry fields, so that you can kind of better flush out an understanding of if that's an appropriate mechanism to use. You can also look at these by source. So how many nodes do I have from usability testing, for example? Or you can look at it by type. So if I am recording ideas as I go along and develop knowledge, I can list all those ideas together, or I could write all my questions together, and I can, in a sense, use this as a to-do list to sort of solve whatever those questions happen to be. You can also look at the notes via who the contributor of the notes was, who put the notes in the application. And finally, you can look at it by a particular design element, um, whether they're forms or links or those kinds of things. So that, in a nutshell, is the way the application works. It enables you to record all those notes in a single place, and hopefully it would be useful for Having that one location for all that information and to view and slice and dice that information and help generate ideas. Thank you for watching this.